Hello everybody, this is your favorite Beetle here and we're back in 100 days. This is more of a chilled, relax type of game, heavy on story mode and a bit of puzzling, but I think that's more repetitive than actually thinking or something like that. So let's jump into this. So first we need to treat again. Now we have two types of grapes. Okay, so let's do treatments. Let's do powdery mildew on that and doughy mildew on that. I don't think there's any mites. Can we... I wonder if it will show mites, which I think would be interesting. Okay, don't think we have any more things that we can do for now. We have 25,000 and we are getting in almost 4,000, which is great. Okay, let's go to next day. Sales completed, wonderful. 7 new orders. Cancel that one. Rather take that one. Do we have special orders? I don't think so. Okay, we luckily have at least 1,900 bottles left of the 84%, which I think was good. 7 new orders. Okay, any special orders? Still nothing. Okay. 33, wonderful. 380, jeez. 65, 52, 1.5. Can we add anything here? How much is an upgrade going to cost us? 10,000. We are going to need some more oak barrels, so let's buy another one. Oof, okay, I think that was necessary so that we can do both of these. I don't think we have any choice regarding that. Okay, so that one is gone. Body was perfect on that one. We just need to get the tannin back to 2, I believe. 1 orders, yes. Okay, a bit out of our range. The old crawler tractor slightly speeds up the harvest but tends to wear out and break easily. The room speeds up the cleaning of all company tools. Let's start with the tractors. Secondary fermentation was used certain aging, increase the body and give particular flavors. Okay, get out of our home office. Automize the setting. Let's do that. Ouch. Okay. Hi Emma, remember me? We met at the Holistic Book Club. Okay, Agatha. Agatha, of course, I remember you. Phew, that's a relief. The reason I ask for your exact address is that my boss is interested in becoming one of your clients. So that's why I'm here today. Elena has told me about your business. I often spend my afternoons at her farmhouse. Oh, you should have said so at the book club. That's no problem at all. On the contrary, it's rad. Rad? I would have organised a tasting session for the occasion. Yeah, but you see, he's a bit peculiar. Peculiar? Do you have do I have to stomp the grapes with my bare feet and send him a pic? That kind of peculiar? What? Never mind. What kind of peculiar are we talking about? He is a faded aristocrat. His family used to be a noble lineage until they lost their titles, but I can't get into that. Officially, I am his assistant. At a practical level, though, I am just making sure that the painting in his mansions are in mint condition as they now belong to the museum. Still waiting for the peculiar bit. So far, so good. Keep going. You will never meet him. If he has a message for you, I will deliver it personally. Nobody shall know what type of wine he is buying, or that he is a client of yours. Privacy is essential. This is non-negotiable. That's it? That sounds like a pretty standard NDA to me. I've signed plenty of those in my past life. No problem at all. You are not at all bothered by these conditions? Meh. Nah. I'm happy I can do business with you. You seem like an interesting person. You really are quite different from the other winemakers of the area. These conditions have scared off majority of the local sellers. They find this agreement unattainable. It's fine, really, I don't mind. And most of all, I need clients. Is he able to pay? That's the only issue I can think of. Of course, that's no problem at all. Great, we have a deal. I guess I'll see you around. At Elena's or at the book club. Thank you, Emma. Thank you so much for this. Okay, so now we have... Ooh, why are we in the red? Okay, that's upkeep. 2 special orders. Okay, special orders are done. Where's this automatic supply variety? Okay, so we ordered that, did that, and did that. Crop thinning. Okay, let's put that crop. Okay. Here we go again. Let me guess. You are panicking about because of the newcomer, aren't you? It's unbelievable. She is worse than a weed. She is everywhere. Even where we thought that nothing could grow, she is expanding, increasing her sales and fame, and Gianni is helping her. I wonder if you should call her therapist instead of bothering me every time with these tantrums. I really don't see the point. I don't like this guy. Filippo. Have you listened to that podcast? How's it called? Something about the color of the grapes? Veration. Verizon? Sometimes I forget that you come from the world of finance. You have bought your way into this winemaking business. The least you could do is to make an effort and learn our jargon. How about that? I don't need to be scolded, like it or not. I'm the president of this consortium, and how I got here is irrelevant. The podcast, these people, they don't respect my authority in the area. They are supporting each other, setting up their own network. Yes. So I reckon if this guy is a bit of a ass, and that he hates competition, he doesn't like a nobody coming into the winery in his area, although he was a nobody and actually just bought his way in. So what makes him better than us? Hopefully we'll kick his ass. In the winemaking business, I mean. Not literally winemaking. So what? We have bigger fish to fry. We export our wine. We have cut deals with other countries. I really don't get it. Why are you so upset? Because of an indie podcast? Seriously? Your vision is flawed, Shiara. Shiara? Shiara? Can't you see? It's the small sellers realize that they don't need the consortium to be promoted. They will defy us. This will affect the dynamics of the entire area. Oh, boo-hoo, Filippo. You are overreacting. It's just the podcast. An interview, a podcast, new clients. She's getting good at this. What if her wines win big next year at the National Wine Fair? Ooh, it has to stop now. Okay. So next year is, assuming, the wine fair. So if we can get that to the point, so if we can get this at least to 90, we need to bring that down. Yes. I like that. Let's try that. Hopefully we can then kick a bit of butt, take some names. Oh, only I have yeah. Oh damn. Okay. Crop thinning. Yes, please. Okay, harvest. Okay, we are 33. Technologies. We will need to do this. Okay. I think that we'll definitely need to do. 3 turns for that. Ah, shit. And that's just like that. Our wine is done. Okay, no mites on that one. We haven't had anything to do with mites yet. So either mites, don't know what that is, and then creepy crawlies. Okay, harvest for that one. Hi, I'm looking for Emma. Is she here? Andre? Young, naive, and resilient. That's Emma. I guess so. Good. That's my Emma. She is my protege, you see. And yes, you're in the right place. Wait a second. I am your what? Since when? Oh, Gianni likes us. Whoops. I heard you. Anyway, hi, I'm Emma. Young and not that I'm naive. What can I do for you? Hi Emma. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm a fond listener of Verizon, the podcast. Okay. Oh right, great stuff. What you said in that episode resonated with me a lot. You see, I'm the owner of a wine bar downtown, the Blue Mole. I lived in Berlin for a few years and then decided to open my own place here. Oh great, how's it going? I cannot complain. The Blue Mole is mainly visited by university students looking for good and rare bottles of wine, and as these tend to be too expensive for their budget, they come in small groups and share a bottle. How cute. I'm actually impressed. Youngsters with a good palate. Whoa, I sound just like Gianni. You'd be surprised. They are real connoisseurs. They read blogs, listen to podcasts, go to fairs. Sometimes they even have their own private groups or forums online. That's amazing. Wine experts in progress. Exactly, and that's why I am here. After listening to the podcast, I'm even more convinced that I want to sell your wines at the Blue Mole. Are you sure my wines wouldn't live up to the expectation of the clients? Young, fierce, and well informed. They'll love them. and I'm sure that they'd love to meet you in person too. Feel free to drop by whenever you get a chance. Here's my card. The blue mole awaits. Another client. I'm really happy about that. That means we will, damn it, we will be able, yeah, we're gonna need to expand. Place that one in. Okay, let's harvest and crush those. 18,000 pounds of wine. That was a good haul. Can't do special orders. Okay. End autumn. Hello, Emma. Hi, Agatha. What brings you here? Is there something wrong with my wine? Is the man who shall not be seen not happy with it? Not at all. On the contrary, my boss is extremely grateful. He says that it's a pleasure doing business with you, and he wants you to have this. Here, take it. Oh, what's this? Let me unwrap it. Whoa, a painting? That's typographical ink. Frottage and monotype on industrial canvas, to be precise. This was painted by Pinot Galezio. Don't know who that is. I'm assuming he's one famous painter or something like that. In the late 50s. Are you familiar with his, well, whatever that word is? I'm afraid not. He was what we may today define as a polymath. Painter, thinker, philosopher, chemist, and much more. He worked with Guy Debord, created the first examples of industrial painting, and was a professor at the Oenological School in Elba. Agatapedia, your trusted search engine for any arty query. Thank you so much. I had no idea. Are you sure I can keep this? Absolutely. It's a gift. I hope it will bring you much luck in your future endeavors. It symbolizes the dance of the moon, and since we met at the reading of Pavisa's masterpiece, I think it's quite fitting. Please express my sincerest gratitude to your boss. I am speechless. Will do. Hope we'll meet again at the Holistic Book Club. Bye, Emma. Okay. Let's go for a really good one. Okay. I think we're happy there. There was a certain place. Now I just need to. There we go. So the typicality needs to be all the way high. Okay. 7,000. Okay, not too bad. It was the first haul, so they still need to grow into their things, which is not bad. Okay, our keep is luckily very low, only 150. Emma, pardon moi for the impromptu visit, but this cannot wait. Do you have a minute? Sure. Gosh, yes, sure. What's wrong? You look tense. She does look tense. Have you seen this? I've screenshotted it. Look. Velvet Vineyards. Never heard of it. Is this a new blog or something? It's not new, but that's not the point. Read. She's a newbie, queen of the fake it till you make it mantra. What the heck? Emma, I rushed here as fast as I could to warn you. Who wrote this? Who's the nasty piece of work? That's better. That's bitter and totally uncalled for. I bet you that's Filippo or somebody in that. We need to beat him. So we need to figure out how we get near 100 for Barbara wine. It's not the... What's the music? Damn it, sorry. Why on earth would someone want to damage me like that? What's this mean? Oh, what is this? Mean winemakers. It's bad, I know, but we'll handle it. Don't worry. Keep making good wine and we will restore your reputation. You have a friend in the business. At this point, it's going to be okay. Yeah, it sucks, but hey, that's life. Please keep me posted if you get to the bottom of who's behind this. I'm honestly curious. Now I'll leave you to your vineyards, and I'll get back to Elena's farmhouse. Okay, bye. We need to press. Yeah. See, that's basically all we can do here. Okay. Press. Oh yes, we got the second aging bottom, did we not? No, I don't think we've got it. Where do we see? Where do we see? Put it here. No, we took the aging. No, did we? Yes, I think we took the aging. Let's do this. Oh, only 4,000. That's gonna hurt. Okay. This is the extra step, which we're fine with. London, do you still have your notes on fermentation? Yes. See, we need to aim for that. Of course, I regularly revise them before and after lunch. Sure. I hope you still remember something about fermentation, because today we'll talk about malolactic fermentation. That's exactly what I did. Okay, got it. What is it about? It's a secondary fermentation in which a certain type group of bacteria is involved. These bacteria are known as lactic acid bacteria. Please tell me. It is specifically to red or white wines. Good question, London. It occurs in almost all red wines and some white wines. The scope of the secondary fermentation is to reduce the acidity value of the wine. Are you with me? You don't want to reduce it. Yeah, I guess. Now that I think about it, maybe you should give it a go. If it reduces the wine acidity, it could do wonders for you. Just kidding. Don't get mad. Oh. No. We will not be doing that. So let's do cleaning. Damn it. Yeah. Okay, but we are cleaning that now. End of season. And we haven't bottled anything. By selecting a vineyard, you can acquire the card to carry out the treatments. Preventative treatments are used to prevent diseases that cannot be cured and that afflict the vine until the time of harvest. Curative treatments make it possible to eradicate diseases that cannot be cured. Emma, I hope you have replenished your aura, because today you'll need your energies. You're scaring me, Luca. What is this about? I bet you it's this suckering. Bless, you're such an empath, aren't you? It's all good, but you should be aware of a few things. You see, plants as much as human beings can get sick. This can be caused by weather, age and general well-being of the vineyards. Oh yeah? You mentioned that in the first time we spoke. I remember. You are the healer of my team. Are you running low on mana? I just want you to be prepared. If your vineyards are affected by a disease, they will produce less grapes, and this will inevitably have consequences for your winery, obviously. Vitamin boost, acupuncture, scarves on the trunks and mittens on the leaves. How do I help my vines to boost the immune system? You will have to be vigilant and listen to your vines. Some diseases can be prevented, some can be cured. Depending on the intel you'll get from your vines, you can decide which treatment is best. A practical example would be helpful. Let's see. Downy mildew is a common disease that affects the foliage. So we've been doing that for I think the last 3 years. Disease that affects the foliage. In this case, you can prevent the disease by playing a treatment card and selecting the preventative treatment for downy mildew. Playing the treatment card. Luca, what are you talking about? I transcend the planes of existence every time I meditate. I'm sorry to be the one who breaks this to you, but fourth wall everybody, but we are all playing our role in a video game. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is it. I knew it. I always knew this was just a game. Though my script is particularly zen, so I kinda like it. Bless. What? Mate? Meditate less. You're glitching out. Ooh. As I was saying, that treatment will protect your vines for a period of time. However, if you are not fast enough to prevent the disease and your vines catch it, you'll only have 2 choices. Eradicate the vines or wait a few years for the vines to be healthy again. Oh, we can't afford that. Ouch. That's not ideal. Better treat my vines periodically then. Let me put a reminder on my phone. Why is those so funny? How about the disease that I cannot prevent, but only cure? In that case, you can select the specific treatment and cure the vines immediately. Then I will check if the aura is okay. Sure. Why not? Well, this has been weird, but thank you, Luca, for walking me through everything. I will make sure my vines are as healthy as possible. Let's get a treatment for both. Let's run both treatments first, keeping up on that. Okay, let's do we need to press. We haven't bottled anything. Hi. Oh, this is the Blue Mole. Hello, stranger. What brings you to my humble wine bar? I'm here to observe the next generation of wine experts before they become self-conscious and pompous like the old ones. Oh, I do love the smell of vitriol in the evening. Have a seat. I'll be quiet while you scan the area for interesting subjects. I'm just admiring your collection of rare bottles for now. You have quite a few here. Let's see. Rare vintage, rare magnum, rare... Hey, what's this one? Seems very special. Oh, that one. That bottle has an interesting story. It was produced by the Boutures winery, one of the top ones in the area, until it caught fire a few years ago. Flames devoured the place. It was pretty spectacular. It took an entire night to extinguish the fire. That's pretty bad. What happened next? I'm not sure. I was living in Berlin at the time, but I managed to secure one of the last few bottles that survived the fire, and that's why it's sitting here, taking the pride of place. Legend has it that the wine has acquired a strong smoky aftertaste, and that makes it unique. Interesting. The Botry's Winery. Never heard of it. I'll ask Carlo about the story. I am too curious now. So, what are the youngsters having these days? I'll have a glass of whatever they are having. Coming up. Okay, we need to definitely start bottling. Okay, we need to go cheap on this. Oh. Ouch. We are losing money. Damn it. You'd better be careful with our finances or we'll be forced to close. That was a bit of a problem. Okay, let's quickly do a wine tasting. Okay, that's not necessary then for now. Special order, yes. Okay, now we have special orders. Hopefully we can never did the bottling. They're not as good. Yeah, I know. Okay, might be a bit money needed. We might be in a bit of a pickle. So new orders, yes please, sell. Hi Emma. Satoshi, how are you doing mate? Oh wow, you have a full house today. Yeah, one night special we have the veal rolls, my personal attempt at merging my own culinary heritage with the local one. I'll let you know how the experiment goes, but so far people seem to like it. Well, I'm here to meet Carlo, but if you have an extra portion, do send it my way. They look delicious. No, Barrick, you can't have the veal rolls. But if you behave, I'll give you some delicious cod. How about that? Deal? Carlo! Emma, over here. Oh, there you are, Carlo. Thank you for meeting me. I have a few questions concerning an event that happened in the area a few years ago. I'm talking about the fire at the Boatrees Winery. Oh, that? Yeah. What do you want to know? Whoa. Have you just seen a ghost? You look pale. Oh, yes he does. Did I say something wrong? No, it's fine. It's just a painful memory. Winemaking as a business can be fierce, and sometimes things get ugly. You are too young to remember, but in the 1986, the methanol scandal showed the entire world how easily this industry could hit its lowest low. We are still recovering from that. Yeah, I've read a few things about that. Spike your wine with illegal doses of methanol to compensate for your inability to properly produce it, and kill a few people in the process. That's wild. I can hardly imagine the aftermath of such a scandal. Global proportions, but back to your query. The De Botteries winery was one of the most successful in the area. It was run by two brothers, and they quickly got the gist of it. Their wine started winning every prize. Stellar stuff, outstanding reviews. And then the fire happened. It's complicated. That's a relationship status, not an answer. Please, Carlo. I bet you they played with methanol. Then something happened. Yes, it was too good to be true. They had an argument and things escalated pretty quickly. Then everything went up in flames, literally. And they lost everything. I think I've seen the De Botterios logo around here. They must have started over with their business like a phoenix rising from the ashes of the barrels, or something like that. Everything was kept very hush-hush. I don't have the details, but one brother accused the other of starting the fire on purpose, so more like Cain and Abel. One brother got the insurance money to cover the expenses and reopen the business. The other brother, he retired from the scene until recently. Oh, and what's he doing now? Setting other wineries on fire? You tell me. He's working with you. What? Okay. Who could this be? I bet you it's Gianni. I think it's Gianni. What? Look, told you. He was there that night. Can't add more. I think it's Gianni. Mm-hmm. Pay attention. You need at least one tank available at the end of harvest. If you don't have one, you will not be able to produce wine. I know that. Oh, it's harvest time already. Oh, okay. We got this? No, we got this. We got this. Oh, that's closer. Wire 81. I'm struggling with the body. Okay. I'm really struggling with the body. Okay, so we need bottling. Yes. We need to clean. And we need to clean. Cleaning is essential, and we need to do bottling. End of summer. Okay, that's still good. Gianni, we need to talk right now. Pressing matters? Mm-hmm. What were you thinking when you decided not to tell me about your past as an arsonist? Now what? Are you lost for words? Oh, but you had plenty of those when you were scolding me, right? It looks like you have already decided. Judge, jury, and executioner. I bet it was you. I rest my case. I need to know what happened that night, Gianni. It's not something I can ignore. Mm-mm. I like my winery, thank you. You will receive my resignation letter by tomorrow. It has been a pleasure working with you, Emma. Goodbye. No, don't go. Amazing. Running away, are we? No witty bantering today. So be it. Goodbye. Which is sad. So that doesn't need to go, but we can harvest. Can we? I'm just going for more bottles, so we need to sell quite a few. Harvest, okay, that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. So if we fired, if he resigns, faults are caused by the use of dirty machinery or by some types of corks. They reduce the quality of the wine. Damn it. We went for cheaper corks. Almond. Okay, but why doesn't it tell me? That's our worst one yet. Well, we always said we wanted to make a cheaper wine. I think. Okay, we need to clean. I didn't think that one through. Raining, of course. I know, you don't have enough space in the tanks. To sell grapes, you need a trailer. I'll take care of it this time. Okay, we need to bottle. Hard times indeed. Oh well, we picked up quite a bit. Always do cleaning, always do bottling. That's the rest of what we had. Okay, I think after this round we will... Hi Anna, do you have a spare minute? Hello girl, how are you doing? Of course I have a minute for you. Let me just pause this thing. I'm on season 6 of Lang in Love, Romance in a Glass. Things are getting juicy. Have you watched the show? It's so good. Right, so, do you know about Gianni the Fire? And his brother? Oh, that, yeah. What do you need to know? Basically, he wrote me a letter and has explained that the fire was an accident. I figured that much. After they argued, Filippo was scared. Oh, Gianni could end up working for a competitor. So he started spreading gossip about his brother going loco and setting the winery on fire. Such a vicious thing. Oh, believe me, he has done worse than that. Now he is the leader of the consortium, which means that he rules and coordinates the winemakers of the area. The Botchery's winery is back in business, but without Gianni's knowledge, the wines are mediocre, to say the least. Is there anyone else at the consortium I can talk to? They need to know what he is capable of. Believe me. You should talk to Chiara. I'm not sure what her role in the consortium, but she is surely in high ranks, always sitting next to Filippo in the official pics. Chiara, okay, how do I find her? You are in luck. Your favorite neighbor goes to the best beauty spa in town, and I've seen Chiara there. A few times. She gets her manicure done every Thursday at 5, like clockwork. Great. Could you possibly get your nails done this Thursday and tell Chiara I need to speak to her ASAP? Would that be okay with you? I'm already on it. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. 7 new orders. Special orders, anything? Nope. Yeah, we had a cerebral here this year. Cleaning and cleaning. Wonderful. Fiberglass tank. Yes, please. 7 new orders. Oh. Cork taint. Okay, there we go. Still no special offers. Only one. One 2024. Okay, so we need treatment, and that one, that one. Okay, can only do one treatment there. Okay, let's finish off this here. Still no special orders. Oh, that's a sucky one. Hello, Chiara. How are you there? Yes, here I am. Hello, Emma. It's nice to finally meet you. I've been reading about you in the local newspaper. Nice to meet you too. I'm sorry for the ambush at the beauty spa. I didn't know how to contact you unofficially. You know. Oh, that's fine. Your spy game is strong. However, your neighbor, Anna, she's talked too much. I would consider casting another person for the role of secret agent next time. So, what can I do for you? What's so vital and urgent? I have intel about Filippo, something that consortium should know. Are you sure this place is safe? What kind of intel? Yes, relax. Filippo is abroad on a business trip, and nobody else has the keys to this place. Good. I think you should read this letter. It's not long. I'll give you a minute. Sure, let me see. Oh, is this Gianni's confession? Long overdue, if you ask me. Oh, wait, not at all. What? This is... I need to sit down. I gather you've almost reached the end of the letter. Good. Spoiler alert. Spoilers ahead. Gianni is not the twisted fire starter you have always assumed he was. And Filippo should be thrown in jail for fraud. How about that for intel? Oh. It's something about the methanol. Whoa, this changes everything. I bet it does. Filippo is not the nicest guy in Nang. That much I knew. He has his ways and I really agree with him. But this is way beyond what I imagined. My spidey senses tingled when I read a couple of nasty reviews on the blog. Velvet Vineyards. I bet he was behind those as well. But this might be bruised ego speaking. He never explicitly said so, but he implied that much. See, and you all thought Gianni was the bad apple of that family. Is Gianni ready to go to public with this? I need to alert the senior members of the consortium, prepare a motion of no confidence, organize a press release, and go in full damage control mode for the foreseeable future. You do you. Gianni is ready to talk to Carlo, the journalist. I'm sure you know him. I will record a special episode of Eurasian, the podcast, with Sophie, and then I will count on Anna to spread the word in town. The whole mess should be done and dusted by next week. I need to go. Emma, you have opened a can of worms and I must handle this properly. Thank you for informing me in advance. I will not forget this. My utmost pleasure, Chiara. See you on the other side. Interesting, the plot thickens. Come on. Sell. Ooh, special. Yes. Yeah, we don't have the world's best wine here, but I think we can make do with something. I hope. Well, we'll see. So, I hope you enjoyed this. This was, I think, the third episode of 100 Days. Like I said, maybe we're going to continue this. It's a nice, relaxing, more story mode type of game with a bit of thinking, which we apparently suck at, type of playthrough. So sit, relax, and enjoy it. If you have any tips, comments, tricks, suggestions, especially on maybe how to get the body to where it needs to be, especially on the Barbara, please let me know in the comments. Or if you just want to be an arse, that you can be as well, I guess. So if you liked it, please like and subscribe, and then I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.